Hi, good evening everyone, and welcome to Cooking Uncovered. It's Miriam again, and tonight it's a really lousy day in North Vancouver. It is pouring rain. Actually, it's rain snow. So tonight I thought I would make some comfort food, and tonight I'm making a bean trio vegetable soup. But the beauty of tonight is I am going to make your job a lot easier by using what's called a mandolin. And a mandolin is a piece of equipment that we use in the commercial cafeteria all the time, but I have one at home and I love it for this type of an exercise because for my soup tonight, I want precise cuts. I want them all the same size, and I want to have this really quick because my girlfriend Martha's coming over for dinner. I'm going to cut her hair later, so we're going to have some soup first, and she has to go off to a meeting. So I just want to show you this. So in this pot right here, I have already half an onion. But I'm going to show you what I've done. Look at my onion. There's half my onion. I've root end, stem end off onto my mandolin so that it's diagonal. So the lines go this way, so I'm putting my guard. This is the guard. I always use my guard when it comes to onions. And then all I simply do is I grate this into my palette. It's so easy. And you just keep on going back and forth, and what you come up with is this fabulous cut of onions. I'm going to show you. Look at this. So all your vegetables will end up this size. So in this soup, I've got one onion, and it's sauteing away here. Fabulous. I'm going to put in one zucchini, and I'm going to use my mandolin again. So same process with the mandolin. Take the mandolin, put it over your pot, and just slide your zucchini back and forth over the... Now, when it gets too close, you need to use your guard because you don't want to cut yourself. So that now I put my guard on, back and forth. And again, look what I end up with. The same size zucchini as onions. It's perfect. It's the perfect tool. Same thing now with my carrot. I've got 2 carrots here. I've peeled one of them. In it goes. This is one of the fastest ways to make soup in the world. And at the last minute, when you're thinking you don't really want a really complicated meal, just something you can throw onto the stove that's nutritious and delicious, this is what you'll use. So 1 carrot on. I'm going to stir that up. See, the carrots are the same size as the onion and the zucchini. It's a great little tool, I must say, especially for a rainy day. Okay, we're sauteing those all together. Now, if you would like, you can add a little bit of heat. So we've got the yellow pepper, we've got the serrano pepper, the green pepper, and the red pepper. Now, just a little bit of heat from one of these peppers would just kick the soup up, just that little notch. That would make it great tasting for a winter's night. So I think tonight, which color? Eeny, meeny, miny, red. Right. Okay, so again, with my mandolin over my pot, I'm just going to dice just a little bit of the pepper. Not even, like, see that? So half the pepper went in, and that's going to be perfect. I'm going to save the rest of it for later. That's going to taste fabulous. So I'm going to put my heat up just a little bit now. So vegetables are in. Now, I'm going to add to this soup a, okay, don't you hate that when that happens? My can opener keeps on falling apart. Of course, because I'm videoing, the camera falls apart, the can opener falls apart naturally. Let's see if I, oh there, okay. So, 1 can of diced tomatoes right into the pot. I'll turn this one down. So, oops, okay. Once those are sauteed, and you do want to saute the onions a slight bit until they're transparent. So, before I do this, I really do have to show you the beautiful color, this trilogy of color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it's got the zucchini, the carrots, the onion, and now the red the red hot pepper, so that's fabulous. Now at this point, you can add any vegetable, but this is definitely the zucchini, the carrot, and the onion. Now to this, I'm going to add my 1 can of diced tomatoes. To that, I'm going to add 2 cups of water, and I happen to have some vegetable stock on hand. So I'm going to use about 500 mLs of the vegetable stock, which would add to the whole thing. Now, one of the things that is going to make this soup amazing is this great item I found at our local discount store, actually at Costco. And it's called Sprouted Bean Trio. Can you see that? These are amazing. I put 1 cup of these beans and lentils in a pot, cook them with 3 cups of water, strain that off, and look at what I've come up with. These beautiful lentils and beans all ready to go in either salad or soup. So now I'm putting a cup of these lentils and beans, 1.5 cups, into my soup. So the last thing I'm going to do, so there's my soup. It's on. I'm going to turn the heat up now. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, the last thing I'm going to add after about 20 minutes of cooking is I'm going to, again with my mandolin, I'm just going to slice this into my soup at the very last minute. So let's say we're going to cook the soup for 20 minutes now. In 15 minutes, I'm going to slice the broccoli right into the soup, cook it for 5 more minutes, take it off, and your soup is done. This is an amazing soup. And again, the beauty of soup on a cold winter's night is that if you start with onions and your basic vegetables, you can make any soup you want. This soup actually was the soup I made for my son Jonathan when he came over tomorrow night, and I just want to show this to you because this is a soup exactly like I've just shown you, except for last night, because the boys were here, I added ground beef. So look at this. This is the soup, but this time, last night, it had ground beef. Tonight, I'm actually going to make it just a vegetarian soup, just in case my daughter comes over. So doesn't that look beautiful? It's delicious. And this trio, sprouted bean trio, a real find. This is going to be on my shelf all the time. And with this, so my soup is going now. I'm going to put it on for 20 minutes. I'm going to bring that to a boil in my beautiful pot. Now, a little trick. Here's some already buttered, seasoned garlic bread that I bought at the store, and my friend Lynn from Vernon had these the other night when we were at her house, and I love them. So I'm going to pop these under the grill, and when I serve the soup, these are going to go on top as a crostini. They're going to be perfect. So in they go, and how easy is that? So here we have, on a rainy, cold night, we've uncovered the secret of a very fast, very efficient soup using my handy-dandy mandolin. Now, you can get these anywhere, but don't buy a real cheap one, because if you buy a cheap one, they bend and they do all sorts of funny things. But these are a neat tool to have. So, signing out for Cooking Uncovered, and thanks for watching. Lots of great comfort food on a rainy, snowy night. We'll talk to you later. Bye.